I believe you are doing well. I welcome you to our grammar lesson. Today, we are going to talk about simple past tense. By the end of today's lesson, you should be able to identify simple past tense in sentences and also use simple past tense correctly in speech and in writing. Help us understand our lesson better. Let's take a look at our keyword. Our main keyword for today's lesson is past. Past. It means something that has happened or activities that has ended. Past means something that has happened or activities that has ended. For example, I went for jogging this morning. So I have finished jogging. It means that jogging that I did has already happened. Good. In our previous lesson, we talked about the simple present tense. Give me examples or sentences that are in simple present tense. She eats her food every day. The baby cries at night. The baby cries at night. Very good. Today's lesson, like I said before, is on simple past tense. What then is a simple past tense? A simple past tense is a tense that is used to talk about actions that has happened. Actions that has happened. For us to form our simple past tense, we need a subject and a verb. This time, the verbs that we are going to use are going to be in the past. There are rules concerning these past verbs. Let's take a good look at them. The first rule says that for verbs that end in E, add D. Verbs that end in E, add D. For example, live, lived, agree, agreed, invite, invited, die, died. Good. The second one states that for verbs that end in consonant plus Y, we change the Y to I and we add ED. For verbs that end in consonant plus Y, we change the Y to I and we add ED. For example, try ends in Y. So we take away the Y and we bring IED and it becomes tried. Carry, carried, cry, cried. Good. The next rule states that for verbs that are one syllable, and end in vowel plus consonant, but not Y and W, double the consonant and then add ED. Don't be confused. Let me take it again. For verbs that are one syllable, what I mean is verbs that do not break their syllables. We double the last consonant and we add ED. For example, fun. We double the N, which is the consonant, and we added ED. Grabbed. We double the B and we added ED. Pin. Nodded. Good. For some other verbs, we only add ED without doing anything to the verbs. For example, crossed, we added ED to it. Jumped. Played. Good. Now that we have seen the rules concerning simple past verbs, we want us to form sentences with them. We have to get a subject, which are nouns, and then we add these simple past verbs that we have looked at to them. The first sentence, I jumped over the wall. I jumped over the wall. The second sentence, it barked at the stranger. It barked at the stranger. The next sentence, Akosua and Kofi grabbed the pencils together. Akosua and Kofi grabbed the pencils together. The last sentence, Mr. Obri cleaned his laptop. Mr. Obri cleaned his laptop. Good. Let's try to underline the simple past tense in these sentences that I read. Alright, you have done very well. So today we have looked at simple past tense. You see that simple past tense, when we are forming it, we need a subject and then a past verb. And writing the past verbs, we looked at some rules that help us to form these verbs into the past. And we have seen sentences with simple past tense. I have an assignment for you. The assignment is form 10 sentences in simple past tense. Form 10 sentences in simple past tense. Be good boys and girls. I will meet you on Zoom. Bye.